Welcome, Aquarius. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for October the 24th through to the 30th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, thank you. Thank you truly for all of the supportive, loving, positive, the healing energy that you have sent me, especially over the last couple of weeks. Thank you so, so much. Now, let's see what the energy is going to be for you this week. The Death card. So we need to really pay attention to what Scorpio brings to the table for us. Okay, because this is the 13th card. Scorpio rules 13. And we have the Sun, we have the new moon in Scorpio this week. We have Mercury coming into Scorpio this week. So it could be through your communication. It could be, digging deeper, being fearless in your pursuits. This can open up your imagination, your spirituality. This can free you from a limitation, something that maybe has been dissipating your energy or not allowing you to move forward in some way. So I really feel that this is a very strong transformation card for you this week because it holds so much symbolism in this one card. I was expecting it to come up actually for Scorpio, but they got the Tower. You have the Death card. So this is the old falling away and allowing it to fall away so that you can feel that freedom, that you can step into that liberation, that you can see your path forward, that nothing holds you down, where you needed to feel like you needed to be guarded at all times, armed at all times, ready for anything at all times. Protecting yourself. I almost got this as this is your inner child. And here you are, it's almost like this facade that you've built around yourself to protect you so that you don't get hurt in some way. And not being needed anymore to allow your inner child to come out, to allow your the potential for passion and well-being and happiness and joy and love to, what is your deepest feelings? Because that person going away is almost just leaving the shell here. There is no more, you don't need that protection anymore. You don't need that wall. You see that wall and you can tear it down. Eight of Wands. That's been a popular card. Nine of Swords has also been very popular, unfortunately. The Empress. Let's stop there and go back to the Eight of Wands because it's crossed over by the Nine of Swords. Now, this card came out in the weekly focus. And I didn't get the same perception as I usually do with this card. I got it as, usually I see her looking too far forward and missing the opportunities. We see the opportunities coming here. We are trying to work it into our path forward. We are looking forward and seeing how we want those wands to land on our path so it brings in balance, so it brings in success. And then we got the little naysayer inside of us saying, oh, you can't do that. What makes you think you can do that? You don't deserve that. What makes you think you deserve that? This is those little walls, okay? And they come out as very hurtful, mean words in our minds of what we deserve, what we feel we need to stay limited to, what limits us in some way. And so we have to be very cautious that we are not turning molehills into mountains that we could never succumb, we could never cross over or tear down. Of fears that never happen, never come into being. And we usually reflect on our past failures and where we've made mistakes and where we've spoken and we shouldn't have or we should have and we didn't. And we start beating ourselves up and we start taking away those opportunities that are coming right at us in one way or another by justifying that they don't belong in your life because of something from the past. So you may want to meditate, you may want to pray, you may want to go deep inside of your emotion and understand where those walls are, and are they safe? Are they there and serving a purpose, or did they outlast their purpose and now they are blocking your way? Or maybe you didn't even know that that wall was actually intact still, and here you thought you had free reign to go forward, and really you were still limiting yourself in some way. Self-limitation will take away those opportunities one by one. So the more that we can go inside this week and understand, what makes us tick, what brings in fear, what brings in passion, what brings in love, what brings in depression, sadness. Know those triggers, understand those triggers, and remove those walls so that well, with the Empress here, the remarkable, beautiful, creative path that you can step into. I mean, if you are an inventor or a creator in some way, this new moon energy is for you. This sun in Scorpio is for you, because this is stepping into beautiful creative beginnings, new paths. Now, it could be in love, but I automatically saw somebody working with their hands, creating. So I would think it's more job or career. Our underlying energy is the lover. So embrace your talents, embrace your gifts, embrace who you are. Love you. Know that you are deserving. Know that it is your time to go forward. Embrace your future. Embrace your path. I mean, I have a new moon's affirmations out there, and I probably put it out 6 months ago. Maybe I'll remember to put the link in. Hopefully I will, so that you can go back on that new moon affirmation and, listen to it and say, you know what, that is so me, and write it down and make this little mission statement and say it every day of who you are, where you're going, what you are creating, what you are stepping into. Because this is all about embracing you, the unique you, the positive, powerful, strong, empowered you, loving, supportive, encouraging. So embrace your gifts, your talents. Know that they are going to take you to the next level of your journey. For our overriding energy, we have the Six of Wands, success. Now, this could be through group experiences and feeling the success. Maybe um, a group of people celebrate you for some reason this week. It's a group experience. It's success within the group, or a team perhaps, a committee perhaps. And this is not a time to rest. This is not a time to rest on your laurels. This is a time to push forward. You are in full armor here. You've already got your papers for the next assignment. You are going forward in some way. So it could be definitely through groups, friends. It could be a social cause that you come, or a humanitarian cause that you come together with, or ideas in order to, it could be a new idea that you come up with that a group of people follow suit with, or think it's great and want to move it forward and help you move it forward in some way. Six of Swords with the Knight of Swords. Now we're getting into the high action energy. We know it's going to take work. We know it's going to take struggle. We know that other people enhance our success down the road. We know it's going to be a long journey. You may even have to travel with this card coming up in order to reach your destination. But you've got this passion brewing inside of you, this excitement. It's almost like you have been meandering through that forest, and maybe even having to dismount off that horse from time to time just to get around the thick patches or the thickets, or maybe over a log or around a rock. But now you've hit the meadow. Now you come out full speed ahead. Now you come out with a vengeance, and you raise that sword and you yell charge. And failure is not even in your vocabulary this week. You are ready to go the distance. You are ready to go the extra mile. You are ready to go towards success. Champion a cause. For work and career, we have the King of Pentacles. Wow, that's a strong card in work and career. This tells me that, you know what, if you were looking for that raise, if you were looking for that promotion, it should be there. And it's your new thoughts, it's your ideas, it's the way you perceive things that are going to get you there. It's going to rise you to the top. It's going to create your wealth. And it's almost like you have the security underneath you. You feel strong in maybe what you're voicing, what you were saying, what you were bringing to the table. It all starts from embracing you, your talents and abilities this week, knowing that you bring something to the table, knowing that you are of value, and then in some way you are sharing it or showing it, and people are taking notice. And it causes career moves, it causes new careers, it causes advancement. And with advancement usually comes more money, also more responsibility, probably more stress, but usually more money, right? And, you know, some people have told me that they don't like the work and career card in this reading because they've moved past that. And so what defines you? Okay, because if we were to meet at a party and we exchange names, the next thing we would do is, what do you do? And we would define ourselves. We would say what we, so if we work or we have a career, we usually start with that. But if you don't work or you don't have a career, then what do you say? What defines you? So where are the new ideas? Where, so you have that betterment, so you have that well-being, so that you have that security built in, that joy and happiness coming out of it. What fuels you with passion and desire? Is it the grandkids? Is it a hobby? And apply it, okay? Because that's a beautiful, strong card, and I don't want the message to be missed. For love and relationship, we have the Hermit. We need to kind of take it back a step. Okay, the Hermit is one who goes into his cave or the desert, and he taps into his intuition. He taps into his higher wisdom. And he really contemplates what he wants when it comes to love. So this could be definitely a growing time for you in relationships this week. You will see the potential, you'll see where you want to grow it deeper and stronger, or you will understand what it needs to be in order to be a deep, strong, long-lasting relationship. So you kind of take it in, and you allow your intuition and your logic to talk to each other, to come up with solutions, come up with a plan forward. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.